Hey gang, I'm balancing my phone because there's no real room for the camera stand here, so bear with the little wobbles. I'm gonna let's just do this. I got a plan. Stand by. All right. Let's put a marker down where some counters were so it gets this little mini stand down. I thought I'd give a quick little update on what has transpired with this Roads to Gettysburg game and gameplay. Opened up game turn 1 and 2, with game turn 1 being movement from up near Hagerstown, which is right just out of camera. I'm just trying to get there we go, up here. So we moved Ewell's second corps down with Early and Johnson and Rhodes, I believe, are the main, the primary forces. That's right, they're both off map. And they first attacked the naval battery and went through that exercise and actually posted the details of that on the blog at bigboardgaming.com with some images and written notes on the action there. Following turn, which would have been turn 3, I believe. I want to make sure, maybe that was turn 2. Ewell attacked. We had Rhodes join that stack, and Early moved on doing other things. Both forces, all forces, I should say, the leaders are now exhausted. Not the leaders, the the formations are exhausted, but this one only has one fatigue, and Early's forces are back in full fighting form, but with an exhausted rating at the moment. So they attacked across the river, across the bridge here, into Harpers Ferry Boulevard, and were surprisingly successful. I did not think it was going to go as well as it did, but they bounced out Elliott, and he took some losses and was disorganized and had all sorts of issues and troubles. We've now begun the third turn. Everyone's done their recovery, and we're feeling pretty good about the situation for Harpers Ferry. Given that now turn 3, I'll have force number 2 here, who I forget who that belongs to. I think that is Corps 3, Hill's Corps. I'm going to bring him down here and try and isolate these, pick up the VPs for Harpers Ferry, force these guys to surrender if we can, or just outright and eliminate them. We're very close to being able to do that given the current status of the forces there. However, on the beginning of turn 3, of course, we make this Army of Potomac roll. And yes, indeed, the Army of the Potomac has its first increment. Oh, there's actually quite a few boys here. Has arrived. I'm going to put these guys back where they were at the Catcotin Switch train line, railroad station. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, or 3 corps and the 3rd Cavalry arriving. So Reynolds, Sickles, and Howard's 11th Corps are all entering the map. There's a second increment to come, which will come next turn, and then the third is a much smaller one that comes the turn after, so they'll be on the board by turn 6. These guys come onto the board, 0 fatigue, ready to roll, and now we will really see how the game plays out, how the tactics and strategy for both sides will evolve, given, as I've mentioned in the past, in the last couple of videos, this is where the primary volume of VPs lie, right? It's not up in Gettysburg itself, although that is a key crossroads or road junction. If you look at it, I can see why it's very important. But we need to be down here as the Confederates, taking control of counties, raising levies out of some of these counties, and then asserting our control over various other aspects of the map here to garner VPs, right? There are still 2 sets of forces, Lee's elements here, So they're not going to release until turn 4 and turn 5. Would have been nice to have them released before the Army of the Potomac arrive. I think we're very quickly going to be facing, if we're all not careful, and depending on how each side plays, facing a significant force mismatch, depending on how things are able to move and what the random events are and how the dice play out for the movement rates for each side. So pretty interesting stuff. These guys will also be released this turn as well. They're a turn 3 item. Clip this little counter while we're here. And so that's what's going on. I just thought I'd give you a quick little update, and we will see what happens from here. Get started and roll the first set of initiative rolls and see who gets to move first. All right, all the best. Talk to you soon. Go roll some dice.